Hey, ladies and gents, we are back with the P-82B game from Zenmaster on the EU server. What's interesting about the P-82B, after doing a little bit more research about it, I only knew just a little bit about it. I've seen it, of course, in different pictures and whatnot of it. Was the P-82B was the gun pod on this, which is interesting. You'll see the big gondola or the underneath the center wing here. That was only fitted on the XP-82, the experimental first version of this aircraft, and was never put in production. Later versions of this aircraft, of course, had that the gondola underneath actually carried a radar and cameras if it was used as such. Historically, it was designed to be a long-range interceptor, high-altitude, or a bomber escort. Used a little bit during the first part of the Korean War in that capacity, but with the F-86 showing up, it eventually moved into more of a ground attack role. Yeah, it's very short service with this aircraft. Zen picks up the first objective here. Now, he was at ground level here, guys. Now, watch this thing. This, of course, is a heavy fighter. Putting the boost on here. Yeah, and he is climbing like a beast. And we're going to see what 1450 cals can do to a poor Ju-288A. I almost feel bad for Sebastian. He doesn't know what's coming. Keeping the boost up here. He's almost at 3,000 meters. Remember, he was just at water level. And now he's at 3,000 meters. There he goes. Pulls in next to this guy. And around he goes. The operational P-82, of course, had a top speed of about 461 miles per hour. And had an unbelievable range. There was an aircraft piloted that flew from Hawaii to New York non-stop. So had some very long legs on this aircraft. Zen's got his next target, which appears to be another poor bomber. I mean, I feel for these bombers, I really do. With this fire hose, he's going to run through all of this 2,000 hit points in a matter of about, I would say, right around 4 seconds, 5 seconds maybe. He does lose his engine out of the deal, but what are you going to do? 3,000 meters plus. Remember, he started literally at water level, and now he's going to come back, dropping down on these two GAs while he waits for his engine to be repaired. Two GAs coming in, and I really feel for these guys too as well. Yeah, the IL-10M's like, what just hit me? Wow, blows through his HP like ain't nothing. Round he goes. Carries an impressive 2 500-pound bombs and 10 5-inch HFAR rockets, which historically was correct. Only on the B model, I believe these racks were built like this. Otherwise, they used a T-type set of racks. Picks up the Ju-288A. Boom, away he goes. And from what I can understand from the what the pilots talked about, this was a very exceptional aircraft, very well built, handled very well. Yeah, and apparently the pilots did love them. There is a couple versions of this aircraft left, at least in a couple museums and all that kind of stuff, and one flyable version of this aircraft. Takes a pot shot at the bomber pilots. Didn't pick anything up. Pulls down here on the first bomber. Oh, wow. Runs right through it with the fire hose. Round he goes. Let's see if he can pick up one more bomber as he rolls through. I would say yes. That's a definite bye. Drops below the flying carcass, and he's got his next poor victim, another bomber here. I wonder if that's the same Sebastian, or is, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, it's Norris. Ooh, P-32's like, no. Bam. He's dead. It is a 1-3 game right now, and it looks to be about a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-on-6 human fight. Picks up the Ju-288. I've only seen one other video of this, which was Slay's. When Slay bought it, he popped in Discord one time and said, hey, they're selling the twin-engine P-51, and then he did a video on it. So I haven't really, other than that, seen that video. This is the first time I've really watched any gameplay with it. Wow, smokes through both of those guys relatively quickly, and it's still a 2-2 game here. He's got a GA inbound. Let's see if he can pick this guy up. And I'm assuming, by the way, Zen's playing here, he's relying on, or he's trying to hopefully keep this up and running and try to keep the bombers rolling as fast as possible. Now that they have the airstrip on down on the far side, his planes are spawning directly onto that other objective. Unfortunately, they're not picking it up as well as I thought they would be. Pulls in on the next bomber, already up to 11,000, and just, wow, 1450 cals, just wrecks. Oof. So now, drops in on the next bomber, finishes him off, dodges the flaming wreck, and he's got a bunch of baddies coming in here. Starts boosting directly up for the next bomber, which is, of course, Sebastian again. Doesn't seem to have much chance. Seems to be about a 600, little over 600 meter range on those guns. Picks him off, and we got, like I said, more baddies coming in here. Drops in on the B-32. Oh, lots of wreckage here. Guts the engine up and over. Was trying to lose a little bit of airspeed here so he can get it turned around and get on top of that bomber one more time. There he is. Bam. Finishes him off. Unfortunately, it wasn't quick enough. They are dropping bombs. They flipped the objective, and it's still a 2-2. He needs to get this objective back. They are down 306, 417. Finds a Spitfire, nails him right off the bat. Energy will trump maneuverability every time. Played well. Pulls down. Misses on the complete death of the GA. Picks this one up as he flies through. Nails German in the IL-10, and I think he's going to take another pot shot here at the fleeing IL-10M. There he goes. Picks him up. We got a 2-2, and he needs, like I said, he needs to pick up this objective here, hopefully to win. Nails the ship targets. He's got 2 bombs. Pulls some dandy rolling, enough to get down for to drop on him. However, he has looks to be at least one defense fighter right on his tail. He's got the McGuire medal at 18,000 personal points, 8 of 15 for the ground targets destroyed, and that is one very pesky plane. Unfortunately, he takes one pass on him, and the bots are able to finish off the heavy fighter, and which did not, kind of screws him a little bit here because time-wise, it's taking him longer here, of course, to finish this off. Even though there's 4 bots chasing that plane, they're not doing a very good job of finishing him. There we go. Finally turns the objective back. It is a 3-1 game. He needs to pick up the other one as well. However, it's looking like they might lose the other command center. Alright, he's got an inbound. Looks like an ME-262 maybe? Yes, specialized too. But watch this. ME-262's got a fair amount of HP and relatively quick. It's, of course, pulling away from Zen, but not all that fast. And, picks up the Spitfire, and the Spitfire goes, I thought I had a chance. Oh, holy shit. Alright, he's catching the ME-262. Finishes him off. Boom. He needs to pick up this objective. Finds the E6M2. And watch how long it literally takes a fair amount of time for them 50 cals to heat up. And they've already cooled down. Unreal. So they've pulled back 3-1. 500 to 585. I just don't think Zen's going to be able to pull this off. Even though he is simply rocking on the personal points. He's got an inbound, and I think that would be the 3rd. Yeah, he should have picked up at least 3 objectives. So it wasn't like he was trying, right? See if we can get the XP-72 one more time. And Lars. Oh, just as time runs out. Wow. So thanks for the game, Zen. That was awesome to watch.